to Las Vegas, baby.
I was just gonna say, if you can guess where we're going, leave a comment. Apparently not. We're going to Las Vegas.
They could think they were going to Memphis or something, because that's where Elvis is from.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yep, so we're leaving this morning. We have never really been, I've never been to Las Vegas. Brian was in Las Vegas for like, I don't know, an hour when he was like 20 years old on his way to San Diego, driving through with a bunch of friends for spring break. So this is kind of our first time. So we have a bunch of restaurants booked, and that's pretty much it. Maybe we'll have a pool day. Maybe we'll go on the high roller. We don't know. We'll see. But we wanted to, I'm sorry, this is so, we wanted to open up the video now because we have to wear masks everywhere now till we get off the plane. And actually in Las Vegas, I think they have a mask mandate indoors everywhere. So I didn't know how well you'd be able to hear us. So anyway, that's what we're doing this weekend. That's where we're planning on going. So I'm gonna close it out now, and maybe we'll put some footage of our flight. It's a 3.5 hour flight from the Twin Cities International, and we should arrive at, I don't know, 9:30 Las Vegas time. So we'll see you when we get there again. Okay. So I got some mint tea, and then Brian got spicy Bloody Mary. Okay, so I got the eggs Benedict. I got one smoked salmon and one andouille sausage, and Brian got the andouille sausage one, and then we got the date glazed bacon, and he got some hash browns too. Looks good. I thought this was really delicious. The eggs were cooked perfectly. The smoked salmon was nice. The sausage was spicy. So if you like spicy, you'd really like it. What did you think, Con?
The andouille sausage was really spicy, but it was good.
You like spicy, so.
Yeah. And the bacon was
the star of the
really
show,
good.
I think, was the bacon. I've
Yeah.
never had bacon like this.
It was really good. The hash browns were okay.
Brian makes
I've been
super
told
good
I can make
hash
it better.
browns. Yeah, he has perfected his hash brown cake. The bacon is like deep glazed and a thick cut. So I've never had bacon like that. It's delicious. This was really good. And the tomatoes, really juicy and sweet. Ah, it was good. And what a view. It's a perfect view. I really like this place. Definitely recommend it. Would you recommend it?
Absolutely recommend.
For breakfast or brunch. We're not done yet though.
Oh yeah.
And because we didn't get enough to eat, we got the crepe, which is 2 crepes with mixed berries and a lemon butter sauce and vanilla whipped cream. And it's highly recommended. We'll see if it's like Paris crepes.
Looks pretty close.
Looks really delicious. Good morning. We are gonna close out our Mon Ami Gabi video because we didn't do that yet. So I made a reservation for 10:45, which worked out perfect, and we walked there. It was about half a mile from the Vdara to the Paris Hotel and to the restaurant. I had requested to be seated on the atrium, and they put us in the restaurant, and when they did that, I just said, oh, could we sit in the atrium because I requested that. And so she just checked with the front desk and it was fine. And it was really nice to sit out there because it's not hot. They have the you know, like in Paris, the windows or doors that open onto the street. So you get a little more privacy from the street traffic, but it's still like the experience of sitting outside. So we recommend doing that. And you want to talk about what you eat?
Sure.
Okay.
So to start off, I had a Bloody Mary, which was spicy, and it had, it had some really delicious olives. That was very good. And then I had the andouille, spicy andouille Benedict. And I normally don't get Benedicts, but this was really, really good. The andouille was I won't say very spicy, but it had plenty of spice. And then we ordered some bacon, maple glazed, or not maple glazed, but date glazed bacon, which was really good. And then we also had a little bit of hash brown, which were good. They were probably the least good thing that we had. It was just plain hash browns. And then to finish off the meal, we had the crepes, and we had with mixed berries, and it was delicious. And the berries were fresh, the crepes were light, and
yeah, it was good.
It was very good. And they had whipped cream on the side. Whipped cream was
really
amazing.
Good. Yeah. And I had some mint tea, that was nice. And then I got the salmon Benedict, one salmon Benedict and one andouille Benedict. So you can just ask if you want. They had a few different ones. It was a big, so I ate the salmon side, and I had just a few bites of the andouille. I thought it was pretty spicy, so if you don't like spicy, you don't want to get that. But it was good. It was not fatty or anything. The date glazed bacon was so good. That's the best bacon I ever have had. That was thick cut, delicious. And then like Brian said, the crepe was really, really good. So we really loved it. We would recommend it. It was fun. Everybody was super friendly. It was clean. We had a nice little corner table. So
it's a nice place.
Yeah, it was a nice way to start off our vacation. So we would recommend you guys go if you get a chance. So, all right. So we are staying at the Vdara, which is an all-suite hotel. It has no casino. And we are in the basic room, the standard suite, studio suite, I think. So when you walk in, there's a table and a little like kitchenette, which is nice, fridge and microwave, sink. And then there's a TV. Nice bed. Big soaking tub. There's only one sink, but it's a large vanity, so that's nice. And then shower. And we have quite the view. So that is the Aria Hotel. It's right across. And you can see some of the other hotels and the stadium. Actually, the airport is back there too. Pretty neat. How's the bed? You can take a nap.
I better not lay here too long.
I know. So we tried to go check out the pool. Or we did check out the pool. We were gonna go to the pool, but it's closed. You can use the pool at the Aria, but I don't know. We're gonna ask the concierge about that because I'm pretty sure someone told me they use the pool. But anyway, So we were thinking of walking to the Bellagio.
Are you filming yourself right now?
Anyways, after Brian takes his 1 minute nap, we're gonna walk to the Bellagio and walk around the shops. And I wanted to see the Chile art and the conservatory and all of that too. So we only have a couple hours, and then we have to get ready for dinner tonight. We have an early reservation, 5:30, because we were up at 3:30 a.m. so I didn't know how late we would be able to go tonight. So clearly not that late. So okay, so we are going to dinner at Mizumi in the Wynn, and it's about 3 miles away from the Vdara, so we're going to take an Uber. It is Japanese cuisine, I believe, and it's supposed to be really nice, really unique. Yeah, it's a kind of a swanky place, so we're dressed up. So it should be fun. We're excited. Fun dessert that I want, and sushi and tempura and
the works.
lots of fun stuff. So we'll take you along.
Sounds great. Red
snapper, sashimi with all sorts of delicious. So this is Wagyu beef goiza and crab croquettes with truffle something or other. This is a decadent course. What is this? A spicy tuna roll?
Spicy tuna.
Spicy tuna roll. Everything has been so phenomenal. This is the chocolate mask, which is like handmade, everyday, painted white chocolate, crunchy rice, and ganache and all sorts of really good things. So we're at the Overlook Lounge. It used to be Carousel Down, and then they redid it. Totally gorgeous. And I got a mocktail with pomegranate, grapefruit juice. It's really yummy. What did you get?
Single malt scotch.
Fire water. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. We're back home, but we wanted to close out our Mizumi dinner because we never did that. That was probably my favorite restaurant. So I believe I made reservations online, but then I heard about this pagoda table, so I ended up calling the Wynn and inquiring about that. So the pagoda table is actually outside to the right of the waterfall. You'll see in our pictures. There is a minimum of $125 per person if you want to sit out there.
Which is not that big of a problem at this place.
It isn't. You can easily spend that much. But she had told me it might be really hot. So I had asked, well, if we don't want to sit out there, can we move indoors to the dining room? And she said that would be fine. You're not making a reservation for the pagoda table. You are requesting it. It's first come, first serve. So if you really want to sit out there, you should probably make a 5:30 reservation. They were really committal about it. So we could have actually sat out there. We chose not to because it was like 99 degrees. But we kind of regretted that because it was totally shaded out there and there was a waterfall. It did not seem hot at all. So we wish now that we would have done that. We did have a 5:30 reservation. So
probably would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have been fun to do it just to sit out there. It's really pretty. The other thing is they do have a dress code. You know, women to dress nicely, men no sneakers and pants and collared shirts.
I'm smiling because they stated a dress code, but they didn't really execute the dress code.
They didn't enforce it at all. There were guys wearing shorts and just shirts. There was guys wearing t-shirts. There were guys wearing ripped jeans. All the ladies were dressed nice, but some of the guys were. So anyway.
Usually it's the other way around. It's usually the guys that are dressed nice and the ladies.
Yeah, that's
weird.
Usually what it is. So anyway, do what you want at your own risk. So, also it's at the Wynn, which is about 3 miles away from the Vdara where we were staying. So we took an Uber there and we took an Uber back. And you're going to talk about our dinner and drinks.
Yeah, I'd say I'd agree. I think probably one of the best overall experiences and food was at Mizumi, and it was definitely a fun place. Like I stated before, it's not necessarily inexpensive, but it's a really cool place.
It's worth it. Yeah.
So we started off with some drinks. I had an old fashioned, smoky old fashioned, which of course is always. And then you had a mango. It
was some mango
cocktail,
cutie or something like that. Yeah, it was really good.
Yep, really delicious. And then we had like 5 or 6 different I guess you would call them small plates. Sushi and other things. So we had was it snapper with crispy rice?
No, that was tuna.
Spicy tuna with crispy rice, which was delicious. They had the tuna laid out on top and these squares of crispy rice. Really, really good.
Highly recommend that.
Yeah, but the other thing that really was, I think, the star of the show was the snapper that was sashimi, and it was laid out on this plate.
It was beautiful. It's like a work of art.
You're like, do I want to eat it? But then you start eating it, you go, yeah, I really do, because it was awesome. Then we had some croquettes that were crab croquettes, which were really good. We had a couple sushi rolls. One was like a yellowfin sushi roll.
That was good. I personally, I think if we would go back ever, I would like to try some tempura or something like that. It was good, but it tasted to me like, I mean, it wasn't necessarily the taste, it's just that something you can get at any sushi restaurant. It was very good, but anyway, yeah.
And then we had another sushi roll that was spicy.
No, we didn't. We had the Wagyu beef.
Oh, I'm almost forgetting the Wagyu beef. No, we had 2 rolls, whatever. We had the Wagyu beef pot stickers, and those were really, really good. But I'll have to say, we thought that we were going to like those more than the other things because it's Wagyu. But no, the sashimi, snapper, hands down, the best.
The Wagyu beef pot stickers were kind of just... They were fine. They were good, but it was $40 for 4. I wouldn't say that we were like anything fantastic.
Yeah, well, they were good, but
yeah,
one and done for us. And then as far as dessert is concerned, they have this kind of interesting dessert, which is this face. And I don't remember what it was. The face was made out of. It was like white chocolate. And then it had like a mousse on the inside? Or?
Ganache, mousse, crispy rice, like a crunchy rice. There's like all these masks in the restaurant that are like that, so it's supposed to kind of...
Yeah, so it, everything tasted great, but it is kind of funny because there is a mask and they have a painted face on it.
They paint them, hand painted every day.
Yeah. Some people on my Instagram are like, that is so creepy. And it is a little creepy, but it was very good and it was a lot of fun. So on the whole, I'd say if you're going to... Mask. Yeah, oh yeah.
It tastes
absolutely
delicious.
Get the mask. They had like a little scoop of, I think, gelato ice cream or something on the side, and it was good. Yeah. So if you have trouble with things looking at you, then just crack the face and eat it really quick after that.
You have to crack the face anyway.
Yeah. So on the whole, I think we both really liked Mizumi. We'd say if you're going to Las Vegas for food or for, a trip like the one that we had, it should definitely be on the list, I think.
Yeah. Oh, we also, afterwards, we went to the Overlook Lounge.
Oh, yeah. After dinner, we went to the Overlook Lounge, which is in the hallway.
Right.
And that was fun, and we both had...
I had a mocktail. You had scotch.
I had a Macallan 12 scotch, and it was good.
So that was kind of fun just to
big old plate of cashews, which was fun. Which was nice.
It's a really pretty lounge, so if you just want to hang out for a little while, and you can see the carousel in the Wynn. You can walk around the Wynn. There's shops and all sorts of other things. So yeah, it was fun. We're glad we did it.
Yeah, very cool.
So that's it for this first day in Las Vegas.
A week later. Oh, it's fresh in our minds, right?
Right. So have a good night, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, and like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, yes please. Thank you.
Here is our view in the evening. See the pyramid. City. Oh, you can really see it.
Yeah.